Today we would like to speak to you about this concept of receptivity. You understand, dear?
Yeah.
A major aspect of the feminine essence contained within each of you is its receptive quality. And we would suggest that this is the area of the feminine that needs the greatest attention for many of you for healing at this time. Because without this ability to receive, the shift that is taking place on the planet does not occur. There is a receiving of this shift that needs to take place. And in the receiving of the shift, what is actually happening is you are opening to receive more fully. Now, there is great judgment in your culture around this concept of receiving. It has been deemed better to give than to receive. That as much as you give, you shall receive. And even though that might be true, there is a subtle connotation, a subtle hint in there that it's only in your giving that you deserve to receive. So we would like to take this back to its very core. Receiving is just an exchange of energy with giving. You understand? There's just an outward expression of energy and an inward expression of energy. And as you are well aware, we are moving into a time where inner exploration is where your focus is most fruitful. And we would like to suggest that an inner focus is, in fact, a receiving of the self. And so, what are the subtle ways in which you push away receiving in your life? The subtle ways, the ways in which you actually accept something. Someone offers you a sandwich. You accept it. But do you receive the gesture? Do you receive the energy exchange? Or is there a subtle pushing away? The first step in opening to receive is beginning to understand the subtle ways in which one pushes away in their resistance to receiving that comes from the judgments and cultural conditioning that it is the giving that is to be praised and the receiving to be diminished. The healing that so many of you seek is all around you at all times. It comes and is internalized when one, step by step, inch by inch, is able to take it in. To allow that which is all around you to be integrated, to be digested, to support you in going deeper into yourself. Even those that are takers, in your definition, are not yet understanding the concept of receiving. Taking, which comes with a lot of judgment, is actually what happens when one closes off to receive, because there becomes a desperation in finding one's needs that have already been there, contained within you all the while. You understand, dear?
Say that last piece again, if you could.
Even in the taking, the energy of taking, there is not a receiving. It is an external push. You understand? Feel the energy of the word taking. And yet, those who close off to receiving actually move into a space of taking, which they so wish to avoid because they are seeking to meet their needs in some way. And yet, in the taking, there is a push away, and so those needs, which are actually contained within you, are not able to be received. When you negate receptivity, there is a subtle way in which you begin taking, which is a pushing away, while a perception of taking in. Receptivity is vulnerability because there is an opening that must occur to go inward, to allow in. There is a negating of this vulnerability. So know that, yes, in order to receive what you truly need and what is contained within you, you must be willing to explore your own vulnerability by opening and taking the risk that what you think you need is not there, and finding that what you truly seek was never missing. So in this moment, we would offer a suggestion to begin to connect with your cellular level of awareness, understanding that each cell is a representation or holographic image experience of the whole. So focusing perhaps on one or two cells in your body, or simultaneously focusing on all of them, whatever is an easier visualization. Begin to tune into this experience of your wholeness on a cellular level, and connect with the possibility that each cell has the capacity to receive that which you are and open to all around you what exists and can nourish you. The universal energy force, the unified field. Imagine this space of spaciousness as nutrients for your cells. And begin to imagine that within each of these cells contains the spaciousness of the unified field. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And as you begin to connect with this place within yourself, begin to explore the opening, allowing the spaciousness to nourish each cell. Consider the possibility that everything you seek is contained within this space around you, this space within you. It's already here, dear. It does not need to be created. Simply experience. You understand? So this is a powerful meditation, dear one, for each of you to carry with you throughout your day. And begin to notice where there's the subtle pushing away and where you can sink into the cellular level and open to receive that which you are, that which is around you and contained within you, and let it fulfill you, nourish you, satisfy you. Let the taking subside and the giving comes from this place of complete fullness and satisfaction. It's not possible that everything you need could be missing from any moment. It's contained within every single cell of your being. Contemplate that and how it shows up in your environment and how you might push that away in your desire to be a giver. Contemplate that in your giving, you have not balanced your receiving, that you're actually, again, moving into an energy of taking. Even in the giving, there becomes a subtle demand. Even in your desire to receive, there's a pushing away. Center into this space that we are holding, that you are holding, that you are bringing your awareness to, and know that it is available to you at all times. The spaciousness within each of your cells where all is contained that you could ever need. And so in this way, it is true that all your needs are always met. It is simply your opening to the truth of that and allowing that experience. You are being bathed by the nourishing light and space of the universe in each and every moment. It is only your mind and this subtle pushing away that negates this experience. So we bring it to this simplest of levels and encourage you to find how this manifests in your life so that you can make the necessary shifts and explore the places where you have fear, judgment, and resistance to receiving that which you are.